Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel. My name is Ben, and today we're going to be looking at this beautiful machine, the MacBook Pro 16-inch. Now, I've been toying with buying a new MacBook for a little while now, and really I did say I was holding out for the M3 chip. Well, as you know, probably about 2 weeks ago, Apple announced the new M3, M3 Pro and M3 Max chips, and I thought now is the right time. So I went out, I've got a 16-inch sort of base spec machine, 18 gigs of RAM, 512 gig SSD with the M3 Pro chip, and we're going to be going through the unboxing today. So first of all, we've got the green pull tabs, which you'll see now on pretty much every single Apple device. Big difference compared to the last Mac that I unboxed, which would have had cellophane. So, I think it's actually a little bit nicer that you've got that now. We all know that Apple are the kings of unboxing, so what less do you expect? Anyway, now we've got those tabs off, we'll go ahead and take the top of the box off. Of course, the anticipation as it lifts. And look at it. I'm so excited by the space black colour. I will literally buy everything I can in black. Anyway, we'll lift that out and we'll take a look at that again in a moment. Now, the other welcome change, of course, is this black MagSafe cable, braided, which also is really nice. But again, I've never really been a fan of the white cables. Every time I have a white cable, I try and find a black alternative. So yeah, welcome to see this this change with their products. You can see sort of as the light changes how deep that colour looks. But yep, moving on, we've got the manuals next. And then we've got the charger brick, which you can see is absolutely huge. Compared to the MacBook Air, which has only got a 30-watt adapter, it's tiny in comparison to this. This is pretty powerful. This is 140 watts, and as far as I know, that does enable fast charging on the MacBooks, so I'll be looking forward to that. Again, another change with the packaging is it's now a paper-based film, which actually feels a little bit nicer. It doesn't sort of tear off as easily. You can see both of these have sort of ripped as I've been taking them off, but hey-ho. Anyway, let's go back to the main attraction here. Of course, the MacBook Pro itself. The 16-inch size isn't ideal for everyone, but having previously owned a 15-inch MacBook Pro, it's quite nice to go back to a bigger screen, and in all honesty, I don't really mind the heft of it, so yeah. Now, I hadn't been home too long before I decided to unbox this, and as you'll see shortly, the device was very cold. So I know that they've got a new anodized coating to stop fingerprints, but a lot of what you're going to see is actually just sort of cold and where I'm warm in comparison. So anyway, let's get it opened up, powered on. We'll take that film off the screen and reveal the 16 inches of liquid retina XDR display technology, and it looks amazing. This of course borrows its technology from the Pro Display XDR, which is what, a £4,500 display without even the stand. So yeah, it's safe to say it looks really, really good, and I'm excited to do sort of my video editing and really sort of watching a lot of content on the machine, which is what I probably use it for the most. Anyway, we're going to go through the setup. Of course, it's pretty standard. If you've set up a Mac before, or even if you haven't, it's a bit like an iPhone. You have a couple of splash screens to go through, but I'm not going to bore you with all of that. It did take me a little bit longer than usual with the iCloud verification, but anyway, we're here, we're set up, and yeah, we can now just spend this time adoring the absolute beauty of it. So what I've done here is I wanted to show you a couple of different lighting situations and how the colour will change. Here it does look probably a lot more similar to the space grey MacBooks, but then again, in this light, it looks a lot deeper in colour. So yeah, safe to say I'm really pleased with the machine. The move from a 13-inch MacBook Air M1 is quite a big change, a welcome change. The speakers on it do sound amazing as well. But what I'm going to be doing is I've got some comparisons lined up. So I've got an M1 chip in the MacBook Air, the M2 chip in a MacBook Pro, and an M2 Pro in the 14-inch MacBook Pro body. So yeah, if you want to see any of those videos, they're probably going to be coming out almost every day over the next week. So make sure that you're subscribed and you're keeping an eye on the channel. But yeah, that's it for today. That was an unboxing, overview, and my very brief setup of the 16-inch MacBook Pro with the M3 Pro chip. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.